Hey, good morning. Good afternoon. What is it? I have been running around and doing all this stuff for Santa Muerte, right? Because I did all this research and then I'm just looking it up and everything and then I have the book. Then I have this book. El libro de la Santa Muerte. That's the book of Santa Muerte. Like, it just tells you everything about the saint, because she is a saint, even though that she does not want to be acknowledged by the Catholic Church. But they know who she is. The government knows who she is. Like, everybody knows who she is, but they don't want to acknowledge her. you know and I have it someplace because they were like, oh, you can't have it in a place where people will come and they'll see it and they'll be judgmental, they'll make faces, or so I just have it in my space in my space with my Oshun. Like, you don't see my Oshun, but when you go in the room, you'll be like, oh, nobody comes here. So she's safe in my room. What else? It was just so much information. It's in Spanish. I can't read Spanish. And then it took me some time. It took me some time to read everything, like to read it, and I had to take my time and understand it, like read it over and over again, just so that I could comprehend what the hell am I reading. So it's like, I speak Spanish. Yeah, I could speak it. But like, when it comes to reading, it takes me a little bit of more time. But I know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I do what I'm told. And then it's like, I'm reading it. And then because she's a skeleton, and people look at her like she's so bad and she's so evil, but she's not bad and she's not evil, and she's not for anything like that. So it's like, these people, they're out here, they're doing all this dark magic. I don't know how they do all this evil, and I don't know who they pray to, because it's like, when you're working with good, you're working with God, you're working with people that help God, and it's like, you have to work from your heart space. You have to be in a good place from your heart. It's like, these people, they sit here and they curse people and they hex people, and it's like, I don't understand, like, where does it come, like, how? No, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know, because I have the books, and then it's like, it just tells you right from the start, you curse yourself. If you go any further, you curse yourself. You do anything in the book, you curse yourself. So I've never read the book. I have the book, but I don't follow it, because I see what it is, and I see how people do things, and I see what you're not supposed to do, because it tells you in the book the things that you're not supposed to do. Like, when you're doing work on someone, what you're not supposed to do. Like, it tells you it tells you the rules. That's what it is. It tells you the rules. And I just read it, and then it's like, these people don't know the rules. They don't know what they're doing, and they keep doing it because they don't know. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And I'm just like, oh my God. But I needed spiritual help. I needed more spiritual help, because I do my return of senders. I burn my ancestor money, and I have my ancestor altar. I have my Oshun. But it's like, I needed more, because the attacks are coming from all over. I'm sorry, New York City. And hold on. Oh my God. It went away. Okay, but I was doing all this research for Santa Muerte yesterday, and then I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep, and I just kept thinking about La Santa Muerte, and I didn't know, like, I wanted to get it. I was like, I have to get it. And I woke up today like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get it. And all I had to think of is, which botanica am I gonna go to get this statue? They have so many different ones, and they're for different uses. They're like by color, And then it's like, I need it for protection. Like, that's what I need it for. Like, I don't need love. I don't need none of that other stuff. I do have legal matters, though. I do have legal matters. The blue is for legal matters. But that's why I got the glitter. Just put glitter on the candle. Like, look, like, I'll pray and I'll talk to her and tell her what I want, But I'm glad to have her. I'm glad to have her. I'm happy to work with her and to start work. I was excited and I was happy. I think the only thing I didn't get was fresh flowers. So I was like, damn, everything is closed. Well, no, there's no flower shops over here. And then it's cold, so they're not outside. So I'm like, damn, so I couldn't get her fresh flowers. But I did everything else. I'm gonna still do the return of senders because that's what I do here. I do the return of senders. All the return of sender does, it just returns that energy back to wherever the hell it came from. These people still doing it. They still doing this shit. So it's, I'm gonna still do my return of senders. Like, nothing has changed. I'm gonna still do the return of senders. Like, I have Santa Muerte now. Like, I have her now, and it's just more protection. I have my ancestors. I have God. I have all of that. But it's like, I feel better with her. I feel better with her now. She's just like an added protection now. But the return to senders, all it does, it just returns that energy back to wherever the hell it came from. Because people, they do stuff. They just do stuff. They just want you to have a terrible time or moment in time. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know why they do that or why they want us to have such a bad time. But it's like, life goes on. We have to overcome it. We have to beat it, fight it, and we have to be all right. And we got to keep going. Like, you keep pushing forward. Like, you see, they're not black anymore. I did add the black salt in there. The black salt burns, it vanishes, it kills black magic. Like, these people, like, it's just gonna be bad. It's gonna fucking suck to be them. To be them is gonna be so bad. It's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for them. And I'm like, yo, y'all keep doing this shit. Like, I don't care about none of them. None of them. Whatever happens to them, I do not care. I do not care what happens to these people. They're doing the worst. What's gonna happen? The worst is gonna happen to them. That's what's gonna happen. The worst is gonna happen to them. Everything that they wanted for you is gonna happen in their life. All the shit that they've been doing in the dark, and they don't want nobody to know. Everybody gonna know now. Everybody gonna know that you going through shit. You going through things. It's because you're doing things. I don't sit here and do anything evil. I don't do anything bad. It's like, I'm looking for a way. Like, oh my God, like, they keep doing this shit. And then I keep doing return to senders. And it's just like, oh my God. And I burn the answer. And I'm like, why? They still doing this shit. Like, what the entire fuck? And I'm glad to talk about my books, like my books, and then Santa Muerte was in my books, and that's why I went and I had to get her, because I have all the information on her, but I wasn't using it. I wasn't using the information, and I'm like, yo, the information can help me. Like, it can help me. Like, I need her. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to invoke her. I'm gonna have to wake her up. Wake her up so she could be there for me, because I need help. I mean, I'm good by myself, but it's like, I want more. I want more help. Like, what the fuck? Like, I do everything else by myself. Like, I'm good by myself, but It's like I wanted her with me too. That's what it is. I wanted her with me too. Because she is very powerful. She's very strong. Stands for justice, and you know what? That's what I need. That's what I need. That's what I want. All these people doing wrong, like it's wrong, it's evil, it's immoral. They keep doing it. They keep doing it. Why? It must be because they're rich. Like, I don't know, how can they afford it? Like, how can you afford this shit? Because, like, to sit there and do that shit costs money. That costs money. So it's like, how are they doing this shit? Like, what kind of job do they have? Like, what the fuck? But whatever. Like, I don't know. But when you try to understand the nonsense, you'll never be able to understand it, because these people are crazy. They are crazy, and you will never understand they're crazy because you're not crazy. They're the ones that's crazy. They keep doing this shit. I'm like, how? Like, y'all are gonna go broke spending all your money to do harm onto others. It's like everything that they're doing and they're wishing is gonna backfire onto them, onto their life, their future, their children. It's just gonna be so bad for them. But they keep doing it, and I'm like, oh my god, like, they can't be this stupid. They can't be this stupid. They can't be this dumb. Like I know they can't be this dumb, but I wake up every day and these candles turn black, or like things start happening, supernatural things start happening, and I'm like, these motherfuckers, they still doing this shit. I can't believe they still doing this shit. But I was like, you know what? It's alright. It's alright. It's alright, because I can protect myself. I can take care of myself, and I'm alright. But it's like the disbelief. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it. They still doing this shit. Damn, I forgot to buy glitter. I wanted to buy some more glitter at the store. I forgot. But I bought that glitter. Change this topic, right? It's just carving in it, return to sender. That's all it takes for you to have a return to sender, is just to carve in it, return to sender. That is what makes any candle a return to sender candle. It's just carving in it, return to sender. Once you have return to sender in it, that's it. It's a return to sender. You don't have to add black salt. You don't have to add anointing oil. You don't have to add any of that. I add it because it gives it an extra, extra boost, or extra. It gives it extra. It's extra. It's like, what? You know what? Like, it's gonna be fucking hell. That's all it is. It's gonna be fucking hell for them. And it's like, I don't even care. I do not care. It's like, I want it to be hell for them, and I want to be happy. Why would I be so satisfied with them going through hell? Like, bitch, like, this is what you deserve that. Everything that they put out is just gonna happen to them. And when you see them going through things and things are going bad for them, that's how you know who did it. That's how you know who did it. People start dying. That's how you know who did the death spell. Bitches is dying. People in their family are dying out of the blue. They were not sick. They was not sick, but they died, like, out of nothing. It's crazy. It's supernatural, and you'll never. That's black magic. That's what it is. But let's go. All you gotta do is carve in it, return to sender, return to sender. When you light it, as you light it, you have to give it the command of a return to sender, because once you give it the command of a return to sender, it is a return to sender. I'm just gonna go. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, and return to sender. So that is returning all of that energy back to whoever put it out there. These people wishing the worst, and they want the worst to happen to us, and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, all that energy they put out to do the evil that they want to do, all that energy is gonna go back to them. It's gonna be worse for them. It's gonna be 10 times as bad for them than it ever was for us, you know? And, you know, it's just gonna suck to be them. Life goes on. Stay positive. Stay positive. Vibe high. Don't feel bad. Don't feel sorry. And don't help them. Don't help them. And don't pick up their karma. No, because if you help them, you pick up their karma and you end up with their bad luck. Leave them the fuck alone. Mind your business. You know, you're busy. You got things to do. You don't have time. I don't have time. Like, I'm sorry. I'm busy. No time. No time for the shit. But, you know, always lead with love. Stay positive. Vibe high. It's Monday. Happy Monday.